Hello everyone, and welcome to this short video on a few script mods which I'm going to show you today. I think they're a bit of a must-have for FS22 if you're on PC. I've decided to show these four mainly that aren't really spoken about, but do make the game a bit more of a pleasure. So I decided to do this video from the first mod that I'm going to show, so I can tell you a bit of the story behind that. So first off, we're going to look at realistic player size, and you're looking at it right now because I have it on. Now when FS22 first came out, I did get the Fent Black Beauty, and when I went up to it, I thought to myself, this doesn't look right. Either that's very small, or I'm very tall. And it was a very short while after, it wasn't very long after the start of FS22, someone put out a mod called Realistic Player Size, which I thought I'd give a go, which actually brings you down a lot lower and basically gives you a bit more of a realistic height. So when I first got this Black Beauty in game, I went up to it and I thought there's definitely something not right with it. But as you've sort of gone on through FS22, I've sort of realised the way you could change that was the player size, as everything else, it seemed as though you're about an 8-foot tall man. So realistic player size really changes the look of everything, to me, how it should be. So most of the time you notice that on the outside of everything, you don't really notice it inside vehicles. But it is a very good mod to have, and I would highly recommend it. I'll put a link to all these that I recommend in the description. So this mod is by a Jason06, and it says on his mod that it reduces the player height from 2.2 meters to 1.86, but whatever, it really does make a difference, so I would definitely go and check that out. So we are out round baling some silage, and we've actually got two mods on here, which I'm going to show you how you can make baling a bit more of a pleasure and a bit more realistic. So the first one we're going to speak about is the rounder wrapped bales mod, as I've got it on here now. So we'll just chuck that out and have a look. So giant standard game will knock out horrible looking square things with quite squared edges. So this mod by Ola Haldor will give you rounder wrapped bales, which look a lot more realistic, the silage bales, than the giant standard. And all the other equipment, bale handling equipment, will deal with these. It's just changing the look of them basically, but that certainly looks a lot more realistic. So that's one mod, the rounder wrap bales mod. I will add to that the bale colour extension is also quite good for the wrap colours. Now the other mod that we've got on is round baler extension. So giant standard had made it that you would have to get to the near point and just sort of stop in exactly the right place. With round baler extension, it will stop it for you, slow down when it's getting close, and that will work on all balers for silage, hay or straw. I think that stopped me there now to shut the bale out. now we can carry on. So basically I've just got my finger on the throttle. That's all I'm doing on there with round bale extension. I'm just driving, and obviously if I try and throttle up while it's got you stopped, it'll just rev up and won't go anywhere. But generally it can do just seamless baling. So it's basically stopping you in the right place. So you can get things done a lot quicker. So the fourth mod I'm going to talk about is the fuel level warning. We can do that on here as well. So we'll just go along. So when we get down to about 200 litres, it lets us know we're getting low on fuel in case we haven't noticed. So if we go in cab, there should be like an audible chirp that you can hear. So I've jumped out the tractor now, and if I get back in, you can hear it there. It's letting us know when we get in the tractor we're low on fuel. So that is letting us know that we are low on fuel, in case we haven't noticed. So those 4 script mods are basically all I'm going to speak about today. It's always worth going to have a pick through some of these script mods, as they don't take up a lot of space. They can make the game a whole lot better, and once they're in, they're in. So they don't cause any problems. You haven't got to learn how to use them too much. They're just there. So it's always worth going to have a look. So that's going to be it for this video. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll catch you again next time. Cheers!